It's that's last week's.
What?
Shit.
We're off?
We're off.
Hang on, stand by.
Yeah, tell them to calm down.
Alright, there we go. We're back.
There we go, we're back.
Yeah, but
There
it's probably
we're
a
back.
different.
Where are we?
I got a notification.
It's a different feed, so I'm going to post it in the room here real fast.
Oh, it's a different feed?
Yeah, because we got cut off, so
So we got two halves?
yeah. But I'll put them together. That's not a big deal.
Two halves make a whole.
The big deal is that we got cut off.
Yeah.
In the new... Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
They seem to... Oh, by the way, the picture's perfect now.
Finally. But is anybody here?
Nobody
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
And I can't tell them that.
the old stream died. Yeah, they're coming. Dink's back.
No, that's me. Oh, there he is.
They're there. They found it.
Hey, hi guys.
Still
Still getting an echo, huh?
So
So that means if it's that, it's either... It's gotta be something on the control panel, Dirk. I got it muted, and I got Lisa muted, and Lisa's muted on her side, so there shouldn't be anything else. Oh, by the way, this time there was a notification that we were on the air.
That's funny.
Sorry about the echo. We're trying to fix that.
Audra's here.
Hi, Audra. Good to see you. Is the echo bad or just a little? I can't tell. Alrighty.
Alright,
So
well,
we'll move on from the heroic boys to McDonald's. I like this one. It talks about the original McDonald's menus and how small the menu actually was.
So that they could give everybody their food really quick.
Yep, that was the whole concept. They weren't worried about how being expansive like they are now. Oh, you put up that menu? That would make it easy. We'll look at it.
Who, me?
Or she.
what do you want?
Put up that menu for McDonald's.
Oh,
It's on
yeah.
that- it's
I'm
the
working on
sign.
it. Hang on a second.
Okay.
I remember.
It's good to see you guys.
We
Sorry
used to-
about that.
We used to could
Echo
get
thing,
a
we don't
dollar,
know why.
and we could get a hamburger and a small drink and a small fries.
Oh, yeah.
I think I found the problem with the echo. It should have gone away.
Yeah, I don't- yeah, did you find it?
Yeah.
Perfect. What was it?
It was a
but-
feedback here that was on that shouldn't have been on.
Ah, very good. Very good. All right, so McDonald's menu. You could get a burger for 50 cents. My parents told me about they go to McDonald's at the beginning, and they used to have this deal where you get 10 burgers for $1.
Are you
Yeah.
sure that wasn't like White Castle or something?
No, that was McDonald's at the beginning,
Oh,
at least in California.
yeah,
Well,
that's where they started.
I remember when they had their quarterback. You could get a cheeseburger, French fries, a drink, and get a quarterback from your dollar.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, not in Maryland where I was, but
Cheeseburger, fries, and a drink.
yeah.
Yeah,
20, 39.
75 cents.
Well, I mean, I was.
And at that point, it was half that price on
Right.
this menu.
Well, we never went there, but there was a Hot Chops.
Echo gone. Thanks.
There was a Hot
Good job,
Chops
Dirk.
Junior behind our school, and every once in a while they would let us go up there and eat on half days.
Yeah.
And our parents would give us $1. You had to be really careful what you got, but if you got like a regular hamburger, a small hamburger, a small fries, and a small, you could even get like they had these little like orange freezy things.
Oh, I love those things.
Remember?
Yeah, I do.
But you had to make sure you got like a small of everything, and then it would cost like 99 cents total or whatever.
Perfect. Yeah, I remember those very well. Think already. I remember the complete meal and a
But
change
that was
back
like-
from your dollar. Remember, it was like 99 cents for a long time.
But like we had to be really careful because if we ordered something wrong, that would be over $1, and we would only have $1.
Oh no, that's a problem.
Yeah, but they would accommodate us because we were looking.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, we lived
Anyway,
in Jackson, Tennessee, and when we moved there, it was like a country town. You know, it was pecans, grows, and basically nothing else. And they opened the McDonald's, and my brother waited in line for 6 hours to be the first one into the McDonald's. And then a couple years later, they opened a Burger King, and he did the same thing.
Did he get like free anything or not really?
No, but
That was before they did that.
Yeah, but so he was the first person served at both the McDonald's and the Burger King in our town of Jackson.
That's
pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Stop squeaking over there.
Who's squeaking?
That's me.
Oh.
At least he's not
Sorry.
tapping with the mouse yet.
Here, how about this?
No, you and that mouse.
What's it?
Yeah, that's right.
Look, you gotta understand. I have like 4 inches of room because of my desk and everything that's on it for my mouse. So I gotta move it and lift it up and move it and lift it up.
I thought it was a nervous tick.
No, it's because I've got keyboards, cars,
Move some stuff.
USB, microphone, camera. I mean,
He's got stuff.
He's got stuff.
I got stuff. It's alright. I had to lean back because my back hurts on my ice pad, and
My cool pants don't have
if I lean back too far in this chair, it goes over, and that would be a bad thing for the show.
That would be bad. We'd be calling 911 for you.
Anyway, back to the show.
Yes.
back to the show.
ASPCA Kid of the Year goes above and beyond to help shelter get adopted. This little boy goes to the shelter
Where's he from?
in the Bronx.
Cool.
How you doing?
In the Bronx.
His name is Evan Bisnouth.
Are you cussing?
No. He helps socialize adoptable dogs by reading to them regularly.
Aw.
His favorite book is called Belly Rubbins for Bubbins.
Aw.
The story is about a dog that was placed in the shelter and got adopted. And Evan says he likes to read that to dogs because when I'm done with the book, I'm like, you will get adopted now. I have hope for you.
That's awesome.
Very cute. How old is this kid?
He's 11. And he also draws cartoons and stuff when he couldn't actually see the dogs because of the pandemic. So he does cute things for the dogs, and he's gotten a lot of dogs adopted. So he's the Kid of the Year.
That's very cool.
I know. I like that. There he is, reading to the dogs.
Dogs like it.
Hey, dogs like any attention you give them. You know?
That dog is cute. He's got a big fat tongue.
Yeah,
He's
does.
like, somebody's reading to me.
I lick you to death.
Somebody's reading to me.
Dogs are good. Speaking
I had
of,
to explain to work at work today why we have 3 dogs and 3 cats and what all their names are and how we came to have them.
yeah,
Yeah, but it's alright.
and all of them are female. Every one of them.
Well, yeah, because we're the superior sex
To what?
to everything else.
And that's your story, and you're sticking to it.
Well, if we had a mixture, I feel like there would be more
Ruckuses.
ruckuses or peeing on things, or
You never know.
you know how boys like to pee on things.
And she's not talking about dogs either.
I'm just
I
talking
didn't
about-
think she was talking about dogs
I'm
either.
talking about boys in general. We do have a big yard, though, so.
A quick story about a Doberman that adopted 3 orphan kittens after
Aw.
losing her puppies.
Hey, Dobie.
Aww.
Yep. This is actually in India. The cat's mother died while giving birth, and the Doberman had a miscarriage,
Aw.
which left 3 orphan kittens and no puppies.
Oh no.
So the dog nursed the orphan kitten. The dog nursed the kittens.
Well, yeah, it was already
pretty
set
good,
up. for
right.
it, Yeah.
Right, it had the
Yeah.
milk.
Yeah. Your body's already set up for that.
That's pretty cool. Pretty amazing. And there's a video of the dog actually laying there, letting the dog kittens nurse on him. That's amazing.
And there's a picture too, which I put up for you.
Ah, very good. Thank you, sir.
Cool.
Cute kitties.
Yeah. We like dog stories.
We
around
like
here,
doggies.
cat
We like
stories.
kitties. Oh, they're all cute.
All right, let me move along to the next one.
Okay.
All right. Neighbor sees older dog struggling to walk and brings him a wagon to get home.
Aw.
A neighbor lended a helping hand to a dog that needed some help getting home. This poor dog having a hard time walking. His legs kept giving out, so we offered our wagon so he could make it home. And it's just good neighbor thing. And
Yeah.
the guy goes, "Bring the wagon back here when you're done." It looks
Somebody
like in the picture.
Somebody should do it to you.
Should I have worn my Rodney shirt? Duncan, no respect.
No, this is true.
That's too funny.
Just bring the wheelchair back when you're done with it, Chuck.
They call those handicap chairs in stores, don't they?
No, I think they call
I've
them
never been in
wheelchairs.
one of those. Yeah, those. I've never been in one.
But you know what? What about little motorized ones?
They look fun.
I know. To do one.
I want one of those ones like Tony Stewart had.
Yeah.
It's jacked up,
Yeah.
tires.
I don't know if you're allowed to bring those in the store, but
It looked like fun. All right, so you know, if you see a dog struggling, you got to help it, you know, and be neighborly. We've gone from the dogs to horses now. An emancipated racehorse abandoned in the desert to die was rescued
oh, where?
in Arizona. He was severely malnourished and left in the Arizona desert, and he was rescued. It's one of the worst circumstances, prompting authorities to track down her abusers. Her name is Blessing.
Oh,
The rescued horse is now being taken care of at the ranch in Arizona.
Sorry, that just pisses me off when people do
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
You don't abuse an animal.
To animals,
you know?
it's just ridiculous.
Just wrong. Yeah, he's found wandering around in the desert, and they brought him back. The picture of him when he first got there, and he just is all skin and bones. But now he looks like a racehorse. She looks like a racehorse again.
nice.
They brought her back to Buckeye, bathed her, trimmed her hooves, took her to a vet. They didn't think the horse would survive the night, but it appeared she was hours away from death. She had 0% body fat.
Oh,
It is horrible. It really does look like it was 1 inch from starvation. But now she's a happy girl.
you can't have 0% body fat.
Yep.
You need it for your brain.
Well, and the people from this ranch said if you can't take care of an animal, then just surrender it to a place
Nice.
like us. Maricopa County office said it's investigating her abandonment.
Well, that was cheerful.
I know, but you got to tell the stories.
I know.
You know,
Well, it
sometimes stories aren't
has
as
a
pretty as others.
happy ending at least.
Yeah, that's true.
Exactly. She's alive. She's healthy. She got helped.
She got
So
somebody
what's
who
next,
loves
Chuck?
her now. Somebody to love her and not abuse her.
Exactly. She looks like she's in great shape still. Yeah, she survived it very well.
So what's next, Chuck?
What's next? Kiss.
Ha! That's funny. They had to cancel.
Yeah. Kiss was planning on going to Las Vegas. They had to cancel because of soft ticket sales.
Yeah. Well,
I'm surprised.
really?
I mean, because they've still filled stadium when they were last out.
Yeah, but when you have a residency, that means you play every night
Right.
for
I don't know.
a year or whatever, right? And then people are going to come
Right.
see you.
Yep.
I wouldn't have paid for that.
Not a chance.
I mean,
No,
I know
I mean-
people that love them, but
Yeah, as a Las Vegas stage act, I just don't see it. You know.
yeah.
Because they're a rocking group. They need to be on a big,
No, that's not
big
why.
place
No, that's
and-
not why. That's
Why?
not why.
Okay,
Enough people didn't want to pay to see
Right,
them.
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't go to Vegas just to see Kiss.
No. Not,
But I
not
mean, a lot of the people that have residency there, I mean, you know, it's like they're there for.
I'm sorry,
It's not
but
like
Kiss-
you're guaranteed to see them like Garth Brooks
Right.
or
Kiss
Britney
and-
Spears.
and Rolling Stone and Kiss, they were fantastic.
Yeah.
They're past their time. They need to just
Yeah.
go retire
Nobody's
and
gonna. Yeah.
have fun with their families. It's just
Right. They have enough money.
yeah.
Yep. So, we've gone from Kiss to Fred Flintstone.
I like Fred better.
This makes me laugh just because of the headline
Yeah.
when I found it.
I like Fred better.
Man dressed as Fred Flintstone attacks cars with a spear is fatally hit.
And what was the headline when I saw it? Yabba dabba dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's dead.
Yeah, but
That's very funny.
It simply says a man wearing a Fred Flintstone costume was hit and killed while harassing traffic. The man,
Was this in Florida?
no, Texas.
Oh, same thing.
No,
Yeah,
big
kinda.
difference in
Yeah.
Oh wait, it is like Florida. It's San
The-
Antonio.
Yeah, same thing.
No,
San
it's
Antonio.
not. It's normally when it happens in Texas and Louisiana, it's a Florida person who moved there.
Right.
That's
Who's on
true.
vacation
It could
there.
be, too.
That's normally
It
what
could
happens, man. Seriously, I'm not kidding. Florida
That's so
has
funny.
the craziest people in news in the entire universe, I think.
Well, I know where he was. He was on O'Connor Road in northwest San Antonio. That's near Route 10, I guess, that goes to Austin. Swinging a spear at cars. The man that hit the guy stopped and tried to help him, but he was dead at the scene.
Sounds like he was on a little morphine too, if you know what I mean.
Or something. Yabba dabba done.
Ugh.
That's funny. Alrighty. Let's see. Dershie, you must have 3 questions for us.
Do you think I might?
I think you might.
You think I could?
I think you could.
You think I will?
I don't know. I just don't know.
I don't know. I just don't know. All right, here we go. 3 questions.
Number 1, who am I? Number 2, where am I? That is, what is this place that's called physicality? Where am I? What is this? Number 3, why am I where I am? Why am I here? And
All right,
Remember your
so
3 questions.
no, those are not my 3 questions. That's my intro to 3 questions.
Okay.
All right, so
Like what?
question number 1. Last week we did what would be your ideal, your favorite, your whatever dream road trip. So we're going to do this week. The first question is, what is your ideal trip that you can't drive or fly to? So that means boats or trains or whatever.
Fly anywhere.
Right. But I'm saying no planes, no cars.
So you got to take a train.
Train, boat, ship.
Slow boat to China.
They have to get there on dirt.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so you got to drive there.
Key West.
Yeah, that was your answer last week.
I
Yeah.
don't care.
You can't take a train to Key West or a boat.
You
Well, you
used to
could
be
take.
able to. Actually, you used to be able to.
Yeah, you could, but yeah, yeah. I mean, a long time ago, you actually could. I guess
You have to take a train there now.
you could take a boat there. I guess if that's what you really wanted to do.
You could take a train and then a boat.
All right,
Well-
I'm gonna take a boat and take a tour of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah, Southern Caribbean especially.
So wait, we only have to be able.
The whole
We're only-
Caribbean. I
we're
want to
only-
go down the whole island chain.
We're only allowed
All-
to have a boat or a train.
Or yeah.
well,
if-
something other than a car or a plane. So it could be other things. It could be a camel. I mean,
It could be a
Well,
rocket
there's no-
ship to Mars.
there's no camels.
mule train.
How about Mars? rocket ship.
I mean, I'd do the train across country. That would be
neat.
cool.
That would be fun.
Yeah,
Forever.
that's mine. I mean, I want to do the American Orient Express. Or they call it the American Orient Express.
Because American Express would sue them.
Yeah. Well, the Orient Express, which of course I'd love to do that too, but that ain't gonna happen. And also, I think my dream trip has always been taking the Rocky Mountaineer, which goes from Vancouver all the way across to Toronto
Oh, cool.
on train.
I haven't spent a lot of time in Canada.
That would be my dream trip.
They won't let you in right now.
Yeah. Oh, well. All right, second question.
All right, question number 2. Of the tracks used by NASCAR this season,
Yes.
what are your 4 favorites? Now, it could be 4 favorites
Ring
and
again.
Yeah.
4.
Thirsty or buffering.
But
Back. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh.
4 tracks.
what are your 4 favorite tracks, and why from this season?
What do we have to do? Why? What are you, a teacher?
Yes,
Oh, wait,
I,
he is a teacher.
I am a teacher.
Hey,
As a matter of fact.
Martinsville, Bristol, Martinsville. Race there twice. Roval. No, don't. You shut up, Chuck.
Okay, because ours are going to be the same probably.
And Talladega might be okay.
I was thinking Darlington.
Oh.
Well, Lisa
Speaking
gets her
of-
own
of this
opinion,
question,
Chuck.
though, speaking of this question, though, they said, okay, there's 3 short tracks and 15 intermediate tracks in the races. What if they switched it and there were 15 short tracks?
I'd be so happy.
and
I would
3
stop
intermediate
watching.
tracks? You know what? Yeah, but you know
I
what?
would.
You know what Kez said? Our ratings would double.
Yeah, they would. People
I
love
don't-
short tracks.
People hate short tracks, dude.
No,
Trust
they
me.
don't. Just
Trust
you.
me on
No,
this.
You're
just
weird.
you.
You're
People
weird.
hate short
No,
tracks.
just you.
I only watched the third stage of this track. I can't stand watching Martinsville. I'm sorry.
You're so wrong.
It is an absolutely horrible race to watch.
This is why I won this weekend.
It is a horrible track to watch,
It's not.
and
Don't make me laugh.
It's not.
it's only slightly better than Bristol.
Oh, you are so wrong.
All right. So anyway, what's your final answer?
What are yours?
Anyway.
What are your final?
Wait,
What's
what
your
am I
final
doing?
answer? No, you haven't given us a final
You have
answer.
the
You
same
bumped
one as
around.
me?
I have the first 3 same as Lisa, except Darlington and stuff Talladega.
Yeah, and nobody loves Richmond, so.
All right. So your reasoning is because they're short tracks.
No, because they're exciting.
No, they're the funnest tracks.
They're boring as hell.
Bristol's Bristol.
How was Martinsville boring?
Martinsville
Oh my God.
awesome.
That is such a boring race.
The Roval is
The only thing that's
amazing.
exciting when one idiot wrecks another idiot, because there's no way you can freaking pass on that track. And if you
Well,
do
you
pass,
have people. That's
if you
how it
do
works.
if you do pass, then it's likely you're lapping a car that's already 92 laps down, because it can't run more than 4 miles an hour on that freaking
Nobody
track.
loves super speedway.
It's awful.
Yeah. All right, next question.
Well, my 4 favorites are obviously Daytona. I mean,
Oh, the big ones.
that's my track. Pocono, which I'm going to be really pissed next year because it's not in.
Because it's boring.
Yeah, Pocono is it's an awesome race. It's so different.
Oh,
Tasha says Thailand.
It's so different. And this year, I liked the dirt race at Bristol. I have to say
yeah,
that.
That was kinda cool.
that was weird.
That
I did
that
like
was
That
fun.
was weird.
That was fun.
Yeah,
That was different.
was weird.
My
I think we should have a race at Bowman Gray.
see,
That would drive Dershey crazy.
It'd be so funny.
yeah, my fourth track was I have to say last week. just simply because of the finish last week. And
Where?
At Vegas.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, well, that was Kansas. last week.
Or Kansas, right? All races. I mean, the truck race, the Xfinity race, and the Cup race all had really exciting finishes.
Of
So.
the 1.5 mile tracks, that would be my favorite.
I don't like any of them.
I have to hate them first.
I have to hate them first.
All right.
Lisa,
I'm like Mrs. 1960 NASCAR, where everything was like this big. You know?
how big is it? All right,
Audra
so
has good choices.
what's Audra's choices?
She wants to go to Thailand, Israel, and Australia
For races?
on boats.
Oh.
Oh, on boats, yeah, that would
Let's
be cool.
go. Let's go to races there instead.
All right, so here is the most important non-political question we've ever had.
Okay.
Which of these 4 dudes is going to win the championship?
Oh.
God, my timing on these questions was perfect,
All right.
wasn't it?
Can I know my answer.
Ooh,
Not Truex.
not correct.
Not the Truex.
Is that it? Is that an answer?
That is not an answer.
Yes, it is. Oh wait,
Yeah.
do I have to?
You must pick a winner.
You have to pick one.
Winner, wiener, chicken dinner.
I think it's Denny.
Yeah.
I predicted Denny last year, and he blew. But this year they got their act together at the end of the year, and I think he can win it.
I say Larson.
Yeah, it's going to be Larson, man.
Larson's hands down.
Larson
If it's not-
can't.
And if it's not Larson, it's
Chase.
Unless Larson's car blows up, it's going to be Larson.
right. But if it's not Larson, it's Chase.
I think
Yeah,
Chase
fun
should
one.
win it, but actually, I'm with Chuck. I actually think Denny has a better shot than Chase does.
I do.
Oh, that's what I'm saying though. If Denny, yeah, well, nah.
I think if Larson doesn't get wrecked or his car doesn't blow up, he's going to win it. I mean, his team
He's
and that
having an
car
amazing
is
season.
should.
the best on
He
the
should.
track.
Yeah.
Now,
But
Denny has been much better than Chase lately.
Denny's got some mental issues going on.
Oh my God! You think?
I do think.
I do think too.
He's out, man. He's out there.
Yeah.
All right, so we got 2 Larsons and a Denny. Is that what we're going with? That's our
Who do you think,
choices.
Larson?
I say Larson, but
Okay,
yeah,
I'm
The-
going with Larson.
it should be Larson. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I agree. It
But
should
if his
be
car
Larson.
but if his car blows up, then I say Chase.
It should be Larson without a doubt.
Yeah.
But
But
you know,
All right.
you never know. Denny might be out to wreck people.
So we've got
I don't know.
a.
Denny's like
so we
a
got-
little mental this week.
Little,
Unfortunately, Penske is out of the.
which blows my mind.
All 3 of them gone
Yeah.
in one race.
That was
Oh.
Can we talk about while we're talking about mental?
Yeah.
Can we talk about Matty B?
Well, what do you think is going on with him?
I don't know, but I think he should be quiet. I don't think he's doing himself any favors.
He quit Twitter today.
He quit Twitter last night
Okay,
when
he
people
quit
were
Twitter last
mocking
night.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Twitter, I don't like Twitter anymore.
But
It's,
then
it's
again,
a
I
very
mean-
mean place.
I mean, then again, he posted a thing about how he was in Five Guys and it said like best burger in heaven. He was like, "Look, God's here too," and like he's just lost his nut.
well, no, talking about God's not losing your
I
nut.
don't think that Jesus cares where you eat hamburgers.
I'm pretty sure.
Everywhere. That was
Yeah.
his point.
I'm pretty
That's
sure
what
he
I'm
doesn't
saying.
care. Yeah,
I
I'm pretty
think
sure he
cares
doesn't really
which place
care.
You eat hamburgers.
Hey, good news. No loose nuts.
Wow, not
Guess
even
what?
you.
No loose nuts in NASCAR
And
this
that's
week.
and
Yeah,
guess
but-
You know how
what?
I
Next
do
year,
my weekly loose nut report?
next year,
Yeah.
that's not even going to be a thing.
Right. If you get
Oh,
a loose
and-
nut next year, you lost a wheel.
And think about, look at this.
Yeah.
Watching the Xfinity Championship this weekend, that will be the last time you will ever see a NASCAR race on NBCSN
Yeah.
because they're going away.
I can't believe that.
And next year, all the races that were on NBCSN will be on.
So they going to move all of their sports stuff over to USA?
They're killing the network.
I know, but are they moving all their stuff over to USA?
I don't know.
Because they have a lot of good sports.
I don't know. All I know is that the NASCAR races that were going to be on NBCSN. I feel like Modio.
All right, so
NBCSN.
But they aren't getting rid of the network, are they?
Yes.
Eventually,
it's
yes.
going away. Yes,
Yeah.
it's going away.
That's crazy.
Why?
I don't know.
It
They have a lot of cool stuff on there.
Well, they're moving it to other channels.
I hope so.
Well, they've got the Peacock streaming service now, which is what
Right.
they really want. They put most of their sports on
I
that.
have that.
That's what I thought they were going to put a lot of the races
We
on.
have that on our Roku. It's really nice. We can see a lot of stuff on there after the fact. And,
Yeah,
during or whatever.
Yeah, I have it too on my Apple TV, but I think that's what they want to do is they just want to go to the streaming service and then make people pay to watch anything.
Right.
But it's better because when it was on the NBCSN, if you wanted to stream it, like if you wanted to watch golf, you had to pay for it. If you wanted to watch cycling, you had to pay for that. If you wanted to watch other sports, you had to pay for each one of them. Which I think now, if you go to Peacock, you're just paying for Peacock, and you get all these for free.
Right. Interesting things in NASCAR. Last year, a charter for a team to be able to have a team cost $6 million. Next year, $12 million. Doubled.
Nice.
Thank you.
It's like
Maybe that's why Denny pinched up his butt cheeks this week.
Well, they wanted to buy that one charter, remember? And then after Bubba won, they were like, no, it's more now.
Mm-hmm.
And so.
Yep. I thought that was wild. Let's see.
You don't have to have a charter.
So as we know, the 4 drivers that Dershey put up on the screen are the ones in the championship. Great for them, not so great for other teams. Hendrick and Gibbs are looking forward to a great championship battle. It's obviously between the 2 toughest teams this year. Penske started out strong, but not so much later.
I think probably Blaney should have been in instead of Truex.
Yeah.
But Blaney had a better season than Truex did.
Yeah, unfortunately, a bad race.
Yeah, he's had several bad races lately. Well, all 3 of them has. I mean, Kez has been 20 or lower in almost all of the playoff races. He just happens to have a good finish and keep him going, plus all the bonus points he had. But Kez hasn't been good. But I think he went straight downhill after he made the announcement that he was leaving. I don't think they put any money in that team.
He is, of course, in the number 6 car next year. Matt McCall is going to be his crew chief. Matt was most recently, he's been with a lot of drivers over the years. He's been with Ganassi for a long time. He was Kurt Busch's crew chief this year, and before that he was Ernst. So they've got a. Do you think Roush going to have any chance to win a race next year?
No.
Please.
I don't know.
Maybe at short tracks. I don't know. I mean, Newman's a short tracker, and he had nothing, so probably not.
I don't think so. Unfortunately, Larson was a better driver than the 42, and Newman's a better driver than the 6. And those cars just aren't capable of putting out the effort necessary every week in and week out to be really competitive.
Pretty wild. So yeah, it's going to be all over the place next year for where the races are going to be. It's mostly NBC, mostly Fox Sports, of course. But then you're going to have USA Network's going to do 12 races.
Yep, and you can watch all of them on Peacock.
That's cool. Yeah. I didn't know USA was part part
Yeah,
of
they're
NBC.
all part of the NBC. Yeah, the Olympic Channel is the NBC. Yeah, I mean, if you think about all the Olympics, it was on USA, NBC,
Right.
NBCSN, USA, CNBC, MSNBC. Those were all, and the Olympic Channel were all.
Right. Hey, Lisa, how's your throat?
My,
Hey, can we got 3 minutes? Can we please talk about the temper tantrum that Denny threw at the end of that race?
Absolutely. Lisa's been ribbing him about that ever since.
he lost his nut. His nut. I mean, and why do you go out there? He went out on the track. That never happened. Even Dave Moody said that doesn't happen.
Right.
That
After the winner had won the race, Denny was pissed off and went out and confronted the 48 car, basically, and went nose to nose with him and tried to push off-a-thon. And Bowman was like, "I won the race. I'm just sitting here." So Denny spun his wheels, got pissed off, and drove off.
well, I think it's only because his crew chief was in his ear telling him that look at the big picture, but that was just
Right.
embarrassing for Hamlin. I mean, just.
He's 42 years old or something like that. You don't act stupid when you're a veteran driver.
Right.
Well, even Dave Moody said he's never seen anybody do that in Cup.
He made the
Like
four,
you do, like that's why
he made
Bowman.
the 4 car look
That's why
professional.
Bowman said this is not
Right.
this is not Bowman Gray, which is where people go out and like
Right, beat each other
beat
up.
each other up. He said this is not Bowman Gray. You don't do that.
Right.
That
That
was
was about as unprofessional as it gets.
that was so childish. He was like a 16-year-old that lost the race.
Yep.
One of the kids in the truck series or something. And even they don't act that way.
Hey, the championship is 4 hours, 4 days, 20 hours, 20 minutes, and 10 seconds as of right now.
Don't tell me that, because the only thing I can think about is after the championship racing's over until February.
I know, I hate when
That's just so depressing.
But it happens. Every year.
Yeah.
It'll give us a
Only
chance
a
to get
short-
stuff done around the house.
Short little period of time. It's okay.
It's
It
not
gives us
okay.
It is okay.
You cannot have NASCAR
You can
24
watch
hours a day,
some other
every
things.
day of the
What do you
year.
watch? Soccer?
I can.
Is
I
there
can.
Soccer?
He's going to be watching bicycles go all
Is
over
there
France.
soccer?
I
No,
definitely.
that's in July.
Well, actually, it starts in January. Yeah, the Tour Down Under starts in January.
Yeah.
Okay. There's always something to watch.
It's not one thing, it's another.
If it's not another, it's one.
Yeah.
But I just love the NASCAR season, and I'm sad that we have an off season. I don't want an off season. I want them to race 12 months of the year.
Yeah.
Well, then you could watch all the dirt races.
Well, watch the races down under.
or the dirt races.
Isn't the Australia
All the other
League on
things.
Yeah, but that's not NASCAR.
I know. Well, next year NASCAR is going to be more like the
Yeah,
the Australian cars
Why is
Unfortunately,
because they look more like real cars.
that? Oh,
yeah.
supposedly.
Well, the Australian ones are frame cars, like the NASCAR car, but they're skinned. And they're skinned like real cars.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm
Instead
gonna
of
like
looking
that new
like
car.
boxes. I don't know. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
It's working in Xfinity, the plastic bodies.
Somebody posted a thing the other day of a minivan, all black with a 3 on the side.
Guess
Like,
what we've done for an hour and 1 minute?
honey?
Yes.
Somebody posted a thing the other day of a minivan with all black with a 3 on the side. Said
Yeah.
they should have a van league.
Funny.
Minivan league.
We have a small track. It's like a quarter-mile track here in Orlando,
Yeah.
but it has a figure 8 infield, and they do the bus races. Figure
Oh,
eight
that's
Oh.
funny.
figure 8 bus races.
Those are funny.
That's a great race to watch. Let me
Yeah,
tell you, it's
they
so
are.
much fun.
I want to drive that.
I could see that now.
The funny thing is,
I need a school bus.
you got two buses that are like competing, and they're coming to the intersection, and they're like, one's got to give, and they don't.
That would be me. That would be me.
One's
I
got to
would do
give.
that.
One's got to give. They got boom, and they
I
it's
would
like.
do that. That's like me in the parking lot.
They blew up the bus.
Last week in the parking lot at the gas station, this lady like pulls up in front of me, and I pull up in front of her, and she's like, "You gotta move. You gotta move. You gotta move." And I like looked at her, and I turned my car off. Turned my car off and called Chuck. I was like, "Hey, there's this lady in front of me. She said I gotta move." She's like waving at me and stuff. I wonder how long it's gonna take her to figure out I'm never moving until I die.
Oh God!
Guess what?
I love
Guess
you,
who
Lisa.
moved? Guess who moved?
She did.
I guarantee it wasn't you.
You know why? Because she had this ass like Suburban that I think she couldn't figure out how to back up.
Good, you taught her to drive.
Yeah, I taught her how to
You
drive.
did a public service.
Yeah, I did. I did.
I love it.
We will be back next Tuesday at 7 o'clock for the Chuck and Lisa show.
Bring your friends.
My adorable wife will be here, and hopefully we'll be a little less snotty next week.
You most certainly will. She's always a snot-nosed brat, Chuck. Always.
She's always
Wait,
a brat.
I'm snotty.
You're snotty.
You like that?
That I can agree
Snotty.
with.
I'm snotty.
I agree. I cannot agree. And in Dershey will be posting in just a moment the link for the Right Side of Politics, which will happen at 8:30.
I will.
With me and Dersh. And we will be talking politics on that show. We don't do it with Lisa.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
You-
Oh wait, I can't.
Because you'll be back in the house.
Right, I'll be back in the house playing with the dogs,
Yep.
watching stupid TV,
Most TV does.
which is what most of the people should be doing instead of watching the show.
Arr.
Hey, Chuck.
Yes.
Get off my lawn.
Okay.
And then,
And then?
shut up.
Chuck.
Shut up, Chuck.
I get it. I take such abuse, but
No, you don't.
they love me.
No, you don't.
So we will see you soon. Post that link for everybody, please.
You got $5?
I'm sorry. Ow! Ow! That hurt.
Dershey's a $5 hoe.
Ah, that hurt.
Dershey's a $5 hoe.
Everything's like $5 in Orlando, right?
You ain't right.
Ow! Ow! That hurt.
All right, it's posted.
You broke Lisa.
Bye, Lisa.
All right, click that link, guys, and we'll be back soon.
Ow!
Bye, Lisa. Love you.
Why,
Love you guys. Thank you for joining us.
You broke me.
Good night.
Oh my
I hope I'm not on the air still.
Oh,
gosh.
God.
Unfortunately, we are, but that was worth it.
That was funny.
Suck.
Good night, everybody.
$5 horse.
Good night, everybody. We love you guys. Thanks for being here. We'll see you in a half hour.
I can't believe we're still on the air.